From a critical and objective standpoint, Eyimofe is the best Nigerian film I've ever seen. Hello and welcome to Nolly Goodfellow, a channel where I talk Nollywood. And today I'm going to be talking about Eyimofe, a 2020 film that is out on Prime Video. The film has been written and directed by debutant Asiri brothers, Arie, Asiri and Chuki. I hope Arie is how it's pronounced. I'm not so sure. Eyimofe, which means This Is My Desire, follows the story of Mofe, an electrician in a printing press, and Rosa, a hairdresser, who are looking to flee Nigeria for greener pastures. The two stories run separately. They touch each other, but they don't really cross paths. Despite having the same landlord, despite living in the same area. And also, there are two scenes in which you can see both the characters together. It's the similarities in both of the stories that really brings out the theme of a human desire for a better life. And this desire for a better life is just the surface of it. The movie delves deep into so much. It goes into personal loss, betrayal, helplessness at the hand of circumstances. And there are many interesting ironies also that play out, like, the pain of agreeing to help out those who weren't there for you, or swallowing your pride to go back to a bridge that you once burnt. And all of this plays out in a poignant manner. I know I didn't want to use that word, but no other word would do justice. Production design and art here paint a beautiful canvas with minimal camera movements. There's a vibrant play of colors and contrasts while still beautifully depicting the dull, colorless, poverty-ridden side of Lagos. You have these dilapidated buildings, the natural settings of the lower income class, and the lifeless interiors just come alive in the way it's been captured. There are these recurring visual devices of passports, wires, hospital walls that keep coming up, and they all add to the beauty of the setting. The music plays a very important role. It helps punctuate the looming heaviness that is there throughout the movie. Now, in terms of the negatives, when the story of Rosa starts, it starts with the super that says Italy, and shortly after that, there's also an introduction of a white character. So that sort of threw me off, and it was only slowly that I realized that, no, this is still set in Lagos itself. And another thing I would say is that the movie isn't for everyone. The first time I tried watching it, it was at the end of a long day of work, and I had dozed off. But yeah, I'm glad I gave it another shot. It is, after all, an art house film, and you have to be ready for those pauses and those silences, and you should be ready to read into the scenes and visuals and dialogues. Talking of art house, this is the second art house Nigerian film I've seen, and there is a slight issue I have with it. So the thing is that Nigerian mannerisms are loud, and this type of cinema is measured. There's an interesting perspective I got from a fellow Nollywood enthusiast and friend on Twitter, Uchenna. I won't call it X, Twitter. Yeah, so the thing that Uchenna said was that Brits talk with their mouths, Italians talk with their mouths and their hands, and Africans talk with their entire body. And that, I think, is something that he really said well. And this brand of cinema limits that sort of West African expressiveness. Moving on to performances, Jude Akuwudike is phenomenal. He can talk with his eyes, his wrinkles. You see him here, you see a man hard at work trying to make an honest living. He embodies that helplessness of the man who has to go back to work immediately after the biggest personal tragedy strikes. And he has done a great job. Temi Ami Williams as Rosa is measured and nuanced. She says a lot without saying a lot, and she gives her character the depth it needs. The film also has cameos from many well-known actors. There is Sadiq Daba, there is Chimezi Imo, there's Bimbo Manuel, And they've all done a fabulous job as well. In conclusion, I'd say that if you like nuanced cinema and if you can sit through a slow-paced film, Eyimofe is a rewarding watch. It's a beautiful human story that evokes empathy without crossing that line of pity. I'd highly recommend it. That's it for this video. If you have any thoughts on the movie, do let me know. Until next time, this is me, Nolly Goodfellow, signing off. Do like, share, do leave a comment or two. That's really encouraging. Thanks for watching. Bye.